Welcome to the Climate Model Outlook for October to December 2019. Spring's dry and warm start is likely to continue until the end of the year, but first let's look at recent conditions. Despite near average rainfall around some capital cities, September has been much drier than average for large parts of Australia. Areas of the Northern Territory and Western Australia which had above average rainfall are typically dry at this time of year, so most locations only recorded less than 20 millimetres. Daytime temperatures were generally above average, particularly in Western Australia. Kalgoorlie had 6 consecutive days over 30 degrees, 3 more than its previous September record. Clear skies and periods of southerly airflow meant nights were very cool for many inland areas. Soils have dried further this month at most locations, the result of low rainfall and high evaporation during September. September also saw many extremes. Fires, dust storms and even extreme wind affected several parts of the country. But we also saw snow at very low elevations, widespread frost and heavy rainfall. Recent conditions have meant only modest increases for many water storages across southern Australia. However, storages in the northern Murray-Darling Basin remain at lower levels than seen during the Millennium Drought. So what will influence our climate in the coming months? Our major climate driver right now continues to be a positive Indian Ocean dipole. With the warmest waters well away from Australia, our typical climate patterns have also shifted well away from the country. We're also likely to be affected by a negative southern annular mode, or negative SAM. This means eastern Australia is likely to see more dry and warm air from the inland and less cool air off the Tasman Sea. Both the positive IOD and the negative SAM patterns are likely to break down in the summer months. So what does this mean for the outlooks? The month of October has a high chance of being drier than average for virtually the entire country, while October to December sees drier than average conditions very likely for most of southern and eastern Australia. Our northern rainfall onset outlook suggests the first rains for the NT and Queensland are likely to arrive later than usual this year. Low stream flows are expected to continue at nearly 85% of forecast locations from September to November. Near median and high flows are likely in some locations that had significant rainfall earlier in the year. The temperature outlook for October to December suggests that days are very likely to remain warmer than average across Australia. This also means there's an increased chance of early heat waves, and windy days will see very high fire danger, so please take care. With less cloud likely, cooler nights are expected across coastal and inland parts of the southeast, particularly during October. So in summary, the last months of 2019 are likely to see many areas drier than average, a late arrival of the first northern rains, higher than average temperatures, low stream flows at most locations, and an increased risk of early heat waves and fires. Thanks for joining us. You can find out more about the outlooks on our website. We'll see you next time.